Thanks for being here. This is super helpful. So many valuable notes. I'm building a talent marketplace, a coaching marketplace. So lots of similar challenges, but at a much smaller scale. My question is around your learnings around connecting the two sides. I know Upwork has different options where you can browse supply, you can, post a job and then supply can bid on that job. And then, also Upwork will help find you the right pro. I think all of us, building talent marketplaces have to figure out like, what is the right model? Is it encouraging customers to send messages or book immediately? Is it posting a job and then having supply bid? Just curious if you have any learnings on those models.
Yes. So I talked about this, like shortening the time to value point, and there are different ways of doing that. What I found really interesting at Upwork was, the success of my product was in the hands of my customers' ability to tell me what they needed. It was so critical. And as we kind of grew and grew and grew, and it became, when humans are involved and when humans are governing the match with their specifications, you'll get to a point where recognizing the, like, let's say the end goal through their description becomes a limiting force for the business, especially if you're dealing with people who may have a harder time letting you know what they need. So that was very much the case for us. Maybe in coaching it's a little bit different, but I think the point becomes a mix of, educating, onboarding, and then getting the right signals in a way that doesn't just, it's not a form. It's a little bit of like, I know it when I see it, which is what we built with these projects features, like a transactable portfolio. So you see it and you're like, yeah, I like this. I can use a website like that, or it's just saying like every component, spelling it out. And then being able to use your onboarding and account creation to like zone in on a few things. I think TopTal does this really well. If you look where they ask you the critical questions, right? Like, have you worked with a freelancer before? What's your budget? And are you hiring in your domain? I'm making this up, but I remember them like really understanding what's going to drive success at the end of this engagement. So for, a coaching marketplace, it may be like, how many times do you want to text or do you want to call? What's your style of, and starting from those attributes to build up on, and then also giving people a little bit more control around the match. The match is a very hard part of it because we all know, like as marketplace founders, the match becomes overwhelming sometimes. Sometimes you might have the best 20 results, but if you show them all 20, they're going to churn because it's overwhelming. So the other thing would be now focusing on the UX of presenting the match. Present 3, but be really distinct, like intentional about why. That worked really well for us as well, for people who may not like know what they need. Like, we're showing you this because we have the inkling that you value this attribute, and that's why we're showing that to you. Guides people on and encourages conversion.
Super helpful. Thank you.